Hey everybody, VentureForth here! So today guys, I am making another video for my recently started segment, Games from My Childhood. And yes, we do have a little bit of a musical flair to it now. And today I'm going to be playing Hotel Giant 2. This is another game that I grew up with a long time ago. Now, you may have noticed that so far I have not actually shown you the game itself. That is because this game's opening menu is so dizzying. I'm gonna warn you before I show you. So here it is. This is the opening, main menu for the game, and it has made me so dizzy looking at this. I've had to, look up at the camera and avoid looking directly at it. But this is another simulation-type game. It's pretty old. Is this your first time playing the Hotel Giant game series? Technically, no. I have played this, but it has been so long I do not remember. So we're gonna say yes, first time. Alright, I'm looking at the exterior view of my inn. Let's take a peek inside by clicking on the interior view button. Oh, interesting. We have different perspective views. So this is the most common, but they also have a first-person view, which is kind of interesting. What is this guy doing? What? He's coming out of an elevator while holding his bag above his head and sitting? Who goes out of an elevator that way? Anyways, the last view is a top-down view, which is kind of weird to look at. I don't think this game was really designed with top-down in mind. So it looks like they have a whole complaints tab. Let's see what his complaints are. Quickly addressing customer complaints will increase their satisfaction and improve your business. But let's save that for later. Yeah, this is a pretty accurate motel. Okay, so I was looking through some of the other tabs that they have for customer view, and there's some pretty normal stuff, like what their needs are, their favorite activities, stuff like that. But then there's something I don't think I've ever seen in a simulation game like this. It's called the Cheats tab, and it says we have cheating cards to command customers to do things. I'm sorry, what? What kind of motel are we running that we have the ability to essentially hypnotize people into doing things we want them to do? What is this game? Okay, listen to this. Hotel Giant 2 offers you a way to closely observe the behavior of a selected customer by actually putting a camera behind them and following them around. But don't worry, they won't add this to their complaints list. What? They're even acknowledging that you're basically stalking someone. But they're don't worry, they won't know you're stalking them, so they won't complain about it. Go ahead and follow a couple of your guests around. They won't mind. I'm very concerned about the mental state of the people who designed this game. Very concerned. Okay, so the tutorial's pretty easy. It says all we have to do is take 10 photographs to finish the hotel off, which, a little upsetting, but we're gonna let it slide. I love how the way to the outside is just this flat image. It looks great. Alright, so we have been upgraded now to running an inn instead of a motel, which I guess is better. So apparently in this game, when you want to make a new room, you have to drag a layout for it, which is interesting. But it recommended we do at least 10 meters by 10 meters, because we're gonna be building a double bedroom. Hey guys! Editing VentureForth here. I've been doing my best to salvage this horrendous audio from this video. It's really, really bad. And this part of the video got so messed up, I cannot salvage it in a way that you'll like to hear. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my best to listen to what I was saying, and I'm just gonna do a little voiceover part for you for some of this, because it ain't getting salvaged. So here I was basically saying that I built this crazy room, and there are 2 entrances into the same room. You might be thinking to yourself, why? Why would you put 2 entrances into one room? Because I felt like it, okay? And then if you go through either entrance, you get into this little beauty here. So you obviously have your standard bed right in the middle of the room. We got a dresser kind of awkwardly to the side, a luggage stand there. There's that weird gap behind the bed. I just wanted it there. And then with these table chairs here, the chairs are really awkwardly far, but your legroom will be amazing. Just think about that. And then when you come into this bathroom here, I really designed this bathroom for couples, Because everything in this bathroom comes in 2s. 2 toilets, 2 sinks, 2 LCD TVs while you're waiting. And then on the other side, we got 2 bathroom scales, 2 showers, and 1 wastebasket. Look, I just wanted 1 wastebasket. Okay, you can't judge me. And then this was the other room I designed I was proud of. You enter on into the room and you're immediately greeted with a bed right in your face. There is no reprieve. This very awkward empty wall space, a love seat, a dresser, and all the way at the back of this tiny little hallway, we got a chair and a mirror.
I don't know why you would use them, but you know, maybe you want them. And on the other side, it does look the same, but if you make it all the way to the end, you have a little phone there, you know, in case you need to call for help. So the bathroom was also designed for efficiency, although a little bit of a different way. Everything is in a nice, neat line and all in one spot for you, so it's convenient. But you might be thinking, okay, so I gave this much space to a bathroom instead of to the room? Yes. So yeah. So then I decided to create some more copies of that room that I had right there that I'm pointing at, because I need more rooms for the objective. And then I proceeded to mess up and not be able to fit all my rooms. So then I basically had to make this tiny little box room as a copy and paste template to try and meet my mission objective. Does it look great? No. Did it work? No. Not really, but I finangled it. And I did try, my original idea was to make like a very long room like this to fit that awkward empty space. The game doesn't let you for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. It feels like it should. And also, the whole time I was doing this, the game had one song in its soundtrack. It was incredibly aggravating. But also you can see here, another interesting little thing about this was whenever you put something down in one room, it copy and pasted it in every other room. So all I had to do was design one room, the game took care of the rest. And then from here, guys, my microphone kind of started obeying a little bit better, so I was able to salvage some more audio from here. So I'm going to pass it back over to original recording, Kyle. Sorry this video is so scuffed. I'm trying my best here. Alright, so I threw together another room real quick, and it claims we've now reached our goal of having 18 rooms. The only thing is, we are supposed to have a monthly profit of $2,000. Our current monthly profit is negative $31,000. But the hope is, we reopen our hotel here. There we go. Congratulations on the reopening of your hotel. And we maybe start making money, hopefully. So it appears this game might be a little bit more harsh than some Sim Tycoons I've played before. So you may remember that in games like SeaWorld Tycoon that we played last time, even if I had nothing in my park, people would still come. Well, now I have had my game running on fast speed for 2 in-game days, and not a single customer has showed up to this hotel, which I'm not sure what's up with that. Okay, no, I did just get one person. I really thought more people would grab the rooms. I mean, I know they're not perfect, but like, come on. One thing I'm not entirely sure what the difference is the difference between a complaint and a need. Like, he has no complaints, but his needs say, there's no snack basket in my room, as if that's a complaint. So I don't know what the difference is between the two. And I am going to put a snack basket in his room, but I do want to comment on the fact that I feel like he shouldn't be demanding a snack basket. That's usually something that places do, like, just extra, so I don't know why he has the right to demand it from me, but fine, whatever. I have to put a whole darn table in his room just to be able to accommodate him. Also, can you imagine, like, being in bed asleep and you wake up and someone's added new furniture and a snack basket into your room while you slept? That would be creepy. Ooh, okay, I just got a few more customers, which is perfect. I was advancing time for a bit. Let's see, while they're here, like, what their complaints and stuff are, so we can hopefully get more people. Oh, nothing yet. That's nice. Room is too small, you're gonna have to deal with that. But no phone and no wastebasket in the lobby. I can fix that pretty quick. There's a phone. There's a wastebasket. So that should solve those complaints at least. Okay, no sofa in my room, no safe in my room. Alright, guess I will take care of that real quick. This is the same guy I gave the snack basket to. Why is he so needy? Alright, technically for some reason this chair counts as a sofa. So there you go. Okay, there's a safe. I'm not really a fan of how these little side tables, pretty much anything you put on them just hangs off the edge if you choose one of these rounded ones. But you know what? That's what the game thinks looks good, so that's what we're going with. One thing I'm trying to figure out is, like, for example, these customers say they have 15% satisfaction and 12% satisfaction, but they each only have one complaint, so, like, what's the big idea? Then again, they do have some needs, which I don't know what the difference is between complaints and needs still, but I guess I can try and figure that out. They want reading material? It's the same guy, now he wants reading material. Why is this one guy so finicky? Here, have some reading material. Now leave me alone. That's like 7 complaints? How do you have so many complaints? No safe, no writing desks, no vanity, no bitch hit, no minibar, no TV. Fine. They actually use both doors at the same time. That's hilarious. Why is it that a tutorial has so much difficulty completing it? I've been on this tutorial for quite a while now trying to finish this, and
Still hasn't happened yet. I am aware of the possibility that because I'm trying to meet all my customer complaints, my monthly cost might be so high that my profit won't go up enough. But I'm hoping that won't be the case. So the current problem I'm having is I'm only getting like 4 rooms at it. Actually, that's only 3 of my rooms are filled, even though I have a ton of rooms. So I have 18 rooms that can be filled, but nobody is filling them, and I don't know why. Maybe it's all of these guest rooms look like they start at $400 for like a room rate, whereas this game is charging like $250 for a deluxe room by average, and $150. So maybe what I need to do is go ahead and lower all these down to the standard room rate of $150 to actually get people to come into my hotel's rooms. Oh, it seems to be working. I'm getting more people. There's still low satisfaction, but there are more people coming into my hotel now. So maybe we can start turning a profit. Just take a look at this guy's room and the stuff I keep adding, and now he's complaining he doesn't have a minibar. This one guy is really trying to make me turn this into a whole suite for him. My TV doesn't have any video games. Where do you people think I'm gonna get this stuff from? Also, who has video games in a hotel room? Like, that comes with it? That would be awesome. But I've never been to a hotel that just had video games that came with it. Actually, it's not entirely true. I think maybe once. One time I think I had that happen. But it's not the usual. I don't know why you would complain about it. My overall customer satisfaction is 13%. How am I supposed to raise this? I'm so confused. Also, how is that my overall? Like, if you actually look at my customer list, all of my customers are currently sitting at about a 50-something% satisfaction rate. So how is my overall 13? That doesn't make sense. That's not how math works. Guys, take a look at this awful mess of a room. I'm trying to put everything they're asking for in this room that just does not have space. It's just a disaster. I think it's actually making them happier, but this is an ugly room. I did manage to move these rooms so they're a little bit bigger, giving me a little more space to add things. I just realized when I resized the rooms, it also got rid of all the bathroom doors, so I should probably put those back in. Alright guys, I'm gonna be honest with you here. I have been on this one tutorial level, for no joke, an hour and a half. Look at that, 1 hour and 35 minutes. And I am just going more and more negative in monthly profit. We're gonna go ahead and say we completed this tutorial, and I'm gonna move on with my life. Wow, guys, wasn't that amazing? We totally beat that campaign. That was awesome. I'm so glad we did that. So, something that is kind of funny is, there doesn't seem to be a way to just, like, totally craft your own hotel from scratch. Like, it looks like you have to basically choose a hotel template, and then you could just go from there. Honestly, guys, I think I understand enough of the game's mechanics to go ahead and just jump into this actual, like level, not really tutorial level. So let's see what the goals for this are. So, it sounds like they want us to build this hotel kind of around having a really, really good restaurant, because we need to have a restaurant satisfaction of 80%, a restaurant monthly profit of $20,000, and a high game score, which is just from doing well in the hotel. So if I had to guess, with this being the check-in area, my guess is they're leaving this open for the restaurant with all this space here. Look at that. We got access to... Yeah, look, we can actually, like, buy any of this kind of stuff we want now. So we can actually, like, play now and do our own thing. Alright, so I set up this huge area for a restaurant. But to be honest, I do not know how restaurants work, because I did not actually look at that part of the tutorial, so we're gonna have to figure this out here. We probably want a pretty decent sized kitchen, I would guess, and then slap down some restrooms as well. Okay, so there's a couple of restrooms set up, and I guess we need to get the kitchen figured out here. Now, how do you do a kitchen? Cook facilities, yeah, I'm sure you need that. I guess we'll just put in, like, 3 of these that I can fit, and then, like, a few dishwashers here, probably. Kitchen sink. I guess we'll go into the dishwashers, and then refrigerators. How many of those do I need? I don't know. Let's see if that's enough. And how does this... Oh my gosh, there's so much to this. Okay, we'll go ahead and make the entrance to our restaurant right here. Perfect. And I guess when you walk in, you first would want like a reservation desk, like right at the front, I think. And a cash register up here as well, I guess. What kind of fancy restaurant has a cash register? That's kind of odd. Okay, we got some fancy setups going on along here. Okay, we have a bunch of tables. And I saw performance stages, which I would like one of those. That's pretty cool. Yeah, check that out. We'll put that, like, right there. The restaurant's menu is empty. Wait, what? Oh, I can change the menu design. Okay, we'll do that. And then add. Oh. Okay, so I don't know why you wouldn't put everything on the menu, but just in case, I just put, like, a few items of each category on the menu. So hopefully they like that? I don't know. check it out! Our restaurant's actually filling up, which now that our restaurant's filling up, I can hopefully actually see what people want from the restaurant. Oh, change performance. How about this violin player for 50 bucks an hour? Let's do that. And there she goes, playing her cello. Or violin, I don't remember what I chose. Everybody seems to be happy. I'm gonna need more servers. Oh my gosh. I have 1 server and this many people. Alright, we have 3 servers. That should be more appropriate. Alright, well, it looks like these people are all dining. So, it does look like our restaurant works. So hopefully people will come to the actual, like, hotel itself. I feel like we should try 1 more business type out before we call it a day. Let's do a game room. That sounds fun. We're gonna buy a game room. And it's gonna be massive. It's gonna be the biggest game room we've ever seen in a hotel. Boom, look at that. That's a huge game room. What the heck is this? Have you guys ever seen a video game that has you right on top of, like, horses? I've never seen that before. That's super sick. Looks like you're, like, playing as, like, a medieval knight on these horses. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. One thing this game does, for whatever reason, sometimes, is when I go to, like, place something down, it just stops registering my clicks. Like, look, I'm clicking. And it's just not registering it anymore. Why? Alright, so before we end this video off, let's go ahead and take a look at our little area we've made down here. So, guests coming to the restaurant enter through here. Don't you be yawning on the job. And then we have our nice little dinner set up. We got the performer playing. Oop, too fast. And here we got our kitchen. It's nice and big and also very empty. So you gotta love that wasted space. And then we'll take a quick peek. We have our very ugly utilitarian restrooms, but they serve their function. And I'm sure you guys are all excited for, this is our arcade, which I do realize one of our entrances is kind of stuck behind this guy. So we're gonna go through the easier to get to one. But yeah, check this place out. Isn't this like epic? So right here you have like our little dartboard area. We have a seating area for anybody who brought like their own tabletop games they want to play. And then we got all these machines. We got the dance game, we got drums, we got whatever that's supposed to be. We got a 2-player fighting game. We have, again, whatever this is supposed to be. I don't know what a lot of these are. And then all these racing machines. I mean, they look cool, but obviously this one is my favorite racing machine. I didn't realize like it is a racing game is what they call it, but apparently it's a racing game with like tank ATVs for some reason. Of course, our favorite horse games, very fun. We got some jukeboxes, some vending machines, and the epic pinball array. You can see all of these pinball games. You kind of have to squeeze in there, I guess, but we got a lot of good pinball games in here. Also, the image they used doesn't even all fit on the machine, so that's pretty cool. Alright guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for the day. This again was Hotel Giant 2. It was a game that I played for sure. I think I got this on sale on Steam for like $2 or something like that. So for $2, sure, pick it up. It's a little simulation game. You might have fun with it. Personally, I would not recommend paying anything more than a few dollars for this game because it is definitely showing its age. And unlike SeaWorld Tycoon that I played, it doesn't really have as much of that nostalgic, neat theming. It's just an okay hotel game. Which, now that I think about it, I don't really know how many hotel simulation games there are out there. I'm sure there's plenty, but I don't really know of any. So if you guys have any good suggestions for, like, good hotel simulation games, I'd love to hear them down in the comments. As always, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with all of the videos I'm posting. And as always, thanks for watching the video. See ya!